In this video on SCCM, we'll be configuring boundaries and resource discovery. So I'm going to do is click Configuration Manager Console, the administrative workspace, and then expand the hierarchy configuration. Then I'm going to click on Discovery Methods and Active Directory Forest Discovery. Then I'm going to click on Properties. I want to make sure that the Enable Active Directory Forest Discovery box is checked and automatically create AD site boundaries when they're discovered. So I clicked on the boundaries on there and refreshed it. So I'm going to create a boundary on here, and I'm going to call VPN boundary. Then IP address range, and the range is going to be 10.10.3.2 to 125. The next thing I'm going to do is configure boundary groups next. So I'm going to look at the London boundary group in it and properties. You'll see that Adatum, HQ, Toronto, and Sydney are members of the group. Look on the References tab and see the S01 Adatum site boundary. That one's used for the assignment of all clients as part of the boundary. Then I'm going to do is create a boundary group and call it VPN boundary group. And then I'm going to add the 10.10.3.2 to 125 range in there. Okay, and then I'm going to click on References next. Then I'm going to add, and I'm going to add / London-CFG at datum.com and say OK. And I'm going to do is click on it. I'm going to change the connection, and I'm going to change it to slow. And I'm going to say OK. So now VPN boundary group displays in the result panel. The next thing I'm going to do is configure AD discovery methods. I'm going to do a PowerShell command, so I'm installing the Windows feature, resultant set, admin tools ADDS, setting up a new ADOU, Melbourne clients and Melbourne servers, Canberra servers. I'm going to look on the hierarchy discovery methods. I'm going to go So you notice that you see all these ones that I added into there in the PowerShell? Yep, they're all there. So in this container right here, I'm going to browse. And I'm going to pick, like, for example, I'll do each one. Melbourne clients, say OK. And then recursively search AD child containers is checked. Click OK. Then I'm going to do it for Melbourne servers, Canberra clients, and Canberra servers. And I'm going to enable Delta Discovery, and it's every 5 minutes, and click OK. Now I'm going to run full discovery now. I'm going to configure AD user discovery next. I'm going to enable AD discovery is enabled. Browse a datum. I'm going to recursively check all the subcontainers. Okay. I'm going to make sure also in this the schedule is every 5 minutes. Then I'll click on OK. And then I'm going to run full discovery next. Just looking and seeing some of the attributes on there. You can see them. I'm going to run full discovery. What I'm doing is I'm examining discovered resources, assets and compliance. And look at all these users. It's discovered all these users here. Administration hierarchy AD forest node. I'm going to click the domain tab in there. And it discovered the adatum.com domain. You can see in the domains, it found them. And afterwards, I'm going to check the publishing status. So you can see it was discovered, succeeded. Now the publishing status, see, it succeeded. I'm going to go show IP subnets. And it found 3 subnets, the Datum HQ, Sydney, and Toronto. Now the next thing I'm going to do is on this, I'm going to configure it, create a device collection here. I'm going to create a Toronto Windows 8.1 workstations collection. .1 workstations. Then I'm going to add rule. I'm going to add a query rule. And I'm going to call this one Toronto Windows 8.1 workstations. And I'm going to edit the statement. The criteria. Simple value. And then I'm going to select on this attribute class system resources. Alias, no alias. And attribute system OU name. Take you a little while to just go through these, and after a while you become very comfortable where they are. So I can set to operators equal to a datum Toronto clients. Say OK. They're showing you the query statement. I'm going to use incremental updates for this collection and schedule a full update on this collection. Great, it's all done. And the next thing I'm going to do is create a user collection for non-London users. Anyway, you can just see on that one that they found them. So I'm going to create a user collection. And I'm going to call this non-London users. All users. Next, I'm going to add a rule, a query rule. Excluding London. User resource. Then I'm going to use the pipeline resource on there. And not equal to for the operator. So not equal to London. When it's all finished, I'm going to update membership. And all these people here are not in London. And if you look at the properties of any of these users, you'll see this one right there. See, he's in Toronto. He's not in London. I'm going to look at a few others just to make sure in the eye. Toronto. Next thing I'm going to do is going to configure a maintenance window for Toronto workstations. Access and compliance, device collection node. Right-click Toronto 8.1 workstations properties. Maintenance Windows tab. New schedule. And I'm going to call this a deployment window. And I'm going to make it from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. daily. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create role-based administration. So I'm going to admin security, security scopes, Toronto scope. Software library, I'm going to look up application management role node and applications node. And then I'm going to configure a new user. Tony, Toronto, administrators. We select a collection. Now I'm confirming administrative permissions. I'm going to try to log in as Tony. I'm going to go into the software library. I'm going to do is expand application management, and you should see Notepad 2007 XML. under applications. See, there it is. So Tony has rights to that. Packages. If I look there, I can't see any packages because it's only assigned to the default scope. Assets and compliance. And you'll see is I can only see ones that are in Toronto resources only. I can't see anything else. If you look at them and you look at it's only Toronto. Just to show you, only Toronto users since I'm logged in as Tony. This will conclude this video demo. Thank you.